If you keep setting the same goals every month and somehow keep ending up in the exact same place, it's not because you lack discipline, it's because you're stuck in a cycle of self sabotage. I used to think I needed to try harder, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was deeper. In this video, I'm going to show you why you keep self sabotaging and what actually helped me start breaking that cycle. The first reason you keep self sabotaging is because your old identity is still in control. You're trying to build a new life, but your brain is wired for the old one. So even when you set new goals, your default behaviors pull you back into what's familiar. For me, I said I wanted to be consistent doing YouTube videos, but my identity was still someone who overthought everything and waited until things were perfect. So of course I kept falling off. You can't create a new life with an old self concept. Why discipline doesn't work. Most people think this is a discipline problem, but it's not. Discipline can help you start, but it won't sustain you if your identity doesn't match. You can force yourself to cut spending, work extra, or stay consistent for a little while, but if your default habits and beliefs do not change, you will always fall back into the same patterns. That's why people stay stuck. They try to force results instead of becoming the person who naturally produces those results. So, what framework did I use to start breaking the cycle of self sabotage? What actually helped me start breaking this cycle was focusing on systems instead of willpower. And when I say systems, I don't mean anything complicated or even necessarily technical. It's just a set of default behaviors you can repeat consistently. Systems reduce decision making, which reduces self sabotage. For example, let's say that you have a goal of wanting to lose weight. So a lot of people approach weight loss with just um, saying that, hey, I'm just gonna cut out everything. I'm not gonna eat anything. I'm gonna go work out 7 days a week. So instead of doing that, and if you did try to do that, you'll probably burn out within a week or two. So instead of doing that, you create a system saying, I'm going to go to the gym and weight train 3 days a week. I'll hit a certain calorie range that is sustainable and healthy, and I'll make sure I'll get, for instance, maybe 8 to 10,000 steps a day. That's just an example. Another example can be with, you know, maybe debt payoff. Instead of just saying I'm never gonna like buy a coffee or buy anything that I enjoy, I'm gonna set a certain minimum that I'm going to allocate in my budget to paying towards debt, etc. If you wanted to do extra, if you want to do extra work, maybe sign up for Uber Eats or whatever the case is. But the point is that you have a um, set minimum behaviors that will help you towards your goal instead of just essentially chaos. So these systems help you to create um, behaviors that are sustainable and repeatable, and over time, they help you to change your identity. I didn't change my life overnight. I changed my defaults. So, in closing, self sabotage isn't you being lazy, it's you trying to operate at a level your identity hasn't caught up to yet. Once I stopped trying to rely on discipline and started to focus on who I was becoming and the systems I followed, everything started to shift. If you're in that phase right now, that's exactly what this channel is about: real change in real time. And if you need extra help figuring this out, please check the description box below. Thank you guys. Have a great day.